What's up guys, that guy Danny here, and you might be wondering where I am right now. And that is a very good question, because for today's video, I decided to change things up a bit. I decided to challenge myself to, well, more specifically, renting out a room and attempting, or better yet, practicing using it as a stationary YouTube studio. Right? On a budget, of course. I think I've done a pretty good job, so without further ado, let me just show you around and see, what I could probably improve on. And yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so this is the room that I decided to rent for the purposes of this video. Now, what I've done to this room to make it a YouTube studio is, first of all, find a place to record yourself in. I'm going to be recording myself here, sitting down on this bed, and I've set the background to a way that it looks relatively pleasing, Now, the second part of this YouTube studio setup, and probably the most important part, one of the most important parts, is the camera itself. So because I am filming with my smartphone right now, which is actually my main camera of choice, I can't be using it to record videos. So I borrowed this camera, this Nikon camera, from a friend of mine, and yeah, so I'm grateful for that. It's gonna be a real help, and thanks to her, you're seeing these couple of videos. It's mounted on a tripod. Pretty strong Mac Trem tripod. Not sure the model number, but I'm pretty sure. You can find it online. I'll link it in the description. Right? And let's look at the back. See? I have it set up to a way that the camera will only shoot from belly up. What you see on this camera right now, you can see what the frame will look like. I don't have a clone, so I can't be there at the same time while filming this, so you just have to imagine that from my belly up you'll see me in the frame, right? The camera zooms so that you won't be able to see the table, because if I zoom it back, see, you start to see the mic down there. You start to see the mic, so you don't want that. Just zoom it in. Zoom it in to F5, I guess. That's nice. So that's the second part of the setup. The third part of the setup, equally as important as the area that you're gonna record in and the camera, is the audio, because a good video is 50% video and 50% audio. Now the mic that I am using is the Blue Yeti. Right, it's pretty fairly common amongst YouTubers. I bought it back in a long time, and it is being connected. It's being connected to a USB hub, right? A USB hub, and straight into the USB-C port of this iPad, to which I'm using to record, not only record, but also look at notes. Yeah, so that's the setup here for audio. And you might be wondering why I am recording audio into this and not just directly into here. That's because this camera here, although how great it is, does not have a mic jack, so you won't be able to attach any external microphones here. Thus, I will have to do some extra work in the editing to sync the audio from here and the video from here into one cohesive unit. The last thing I want to talk about to complete this YouTube setup is noise dampening. As you can see on this bed, you have a whole pile of clothes just thrown all over the place. You have this towel here, you have a random piece of cloth up here, a bunch of pillows in random areas. You might think to yourself that Daniel must be a very unorganized man. But that's quite the contrary, because these pieces of fabric actually do serve a purpose, and their purpose is to dampen the noise. Sound echoes and reflects off of hard surfaces and can cause you to have very bad reverberating audio that isn't very pleasant to the ear. So what do you do to mitigate that? You take fabric, any fabric, and it will act as a sound absorber and dampen those reflections so that your sound can travel directly into the mic and it won't pick up echoes and reflections and bouncing off of sound off of the wall back to the camera itself. So you should get a crystal cleaner audio. Yeah, so that's basically my attempt at making a YouTube studio. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it, and maybe even some tips on how I can improve, and maybe share your little setups as well. Hope you enjoy it. You know, if you like this video, you know what to do, and if you love what I'm doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because it really motivates me to create more videos like this for you. Until next time, peace.